Welcome to today's reading. This is day 4 of Navratri, the festival that we celebrate in the honor of the Divine Feminine. That's why I'm using the Moonology Oracle card. The moon is the celestial object closest to Earth, human beings. Which has divine feminine energies. It's the celestial object that guides us with our own divine feminine energy. Helps us connect with divine goddess power. Okay, so this year around, I feel we're going through deep healing, which is bringing about memories or topics, energies, energetic especially, it might be clearly as well, like your memories especially. It's like the energy presents itself and then get reminded, something smothering you, something choking you up, something you've bottled up for you to release. It could also be that there are some, also like these 9 days, the mythology that these 9 days signify is that the 9 avatars, Navratri, Nav is 9 and Ratri is night. So it's like the 9 avatars of the divine goddess. She went into deep meditation because she had to face and defeat a demon which was half man and half buffalo, all right? And there was another demon. There is another story where there was a demon. There are a few demons, okay, attached to this. So the one which dropped, like his blood, if his blood met earth, ground, right? Another demon would be born out of that. Okay, so to defeat these demons, there were too many demonic energies at play, and there's basically spiritual war. And they could not be defeated by the male gods. So they asked the divine feminine goddess to help out in the situation. And so she went into deep meditation where she gathered the anger, the wrath of all the gods, all the weapons of all. She consumed all of that power in deep meditation to be able to face. And after the 9 nights, the 10th night, we also celebrate it as a victory of Ram over Ravan, like the victory of divinity over sin and evil, like the 10 evils. Ravan had 10 heads, and they were defeated when Ram basically pierced his navel. All right, and those 10 heads were representative of Rama's sins. So mythology is also like so metaphorical, metaphysical. Let's see what we have today. It's beautiful when you think about it as lessons, stories. that about energies at play. These are the energies at play. So if you're feeling a little off, it's not because it could have no relevance or significance to you. Honestly, meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. See, this is what I was saying. Like, you don't have to sit for hours and hours. You don't even have to sit for like a few minutes. You don't even have to do that. It's just like activate meditation and contemplation mode. That's how I would suggest that we go about in these energies. So I'm going to take this card as the main energy. Have faith in your dreams. There's something about dreams and dreaming that's coming up. It's like last Sunday evening, or no, Monday evening. This is a Wednesday morning. So Monday evening, I started feeling this really smothering heaviness in my chest. And last night's dream basically kind of healed it. Like, I just woke up at somewhere around 4:30, and I was feeling so much lighter. So I haven't felt so light in like months. All right. So heart to heart, surrender to the divine. Like, there's a divine connection in everybody's lives. Okay, all of our lives, there's a divine connection. So if you surrender to that divine connection, you will be healed. That is what I'm getting. Take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. Is this disseminating moon? So after the full moon, I think this is the first after so full moon. Something's coming up with the full moon. Your dreams need a practical plan. Nothing is yet set in stone. Let's say, but let's take 2 cards from the top of the deck. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. This is full moon in Taurus. This is new moon. A new start is coming. So you're definitely going through some intense recollection of memories, and we are all going through this. And there's going to be you trying to bottle certain memories up, but they're coming up so that you can release for this new start that's happening very soon for a lot of us. This could also mean that you are being given a new romantic partner. For many people who are who have recently broken up, somebody more suitable to you. Oh, okay. Let's see. This is the energy that I'm getting. A new start is coming. This could also mean that a new start is coming with somebody you have a little bit of history of, or have an awareness of. This is a new start in general in life, but I do feel that this has got something to do with romantic partner. That energy is coming up very strongly. Nothing is yet set in stone, so it's like you can actually start putting a practical plan towards your dreams and then see how things unfold. Basically, it's like go with the flow of things, because this will mean that you've surrendered to your higher self. Okay, your higher self. You surrendered to your higher self. 3 of Swords. Somebody's going through massive heartache. I felt that energy being healed, and yesterday there was something. So it was a confirmation, like, heartache is getting lighter. The heaviness in the heart is getting lighter, and heartache is disappearing. I just had this Really beautiful energy, and it was like it was purposely done. I mean, after severe spiritual and psychic attacks, I think it's finally now. See, in psychological warfare, in spiritual warfare, you are going to feel that, you know. You're going to feel, you can't really pinpoint it at somebody else, but you know, sometimes the energy works through the closest people around you. The energy that is trying to get to you, that is trying to encroach upon your life, 3D material life. Also spiritual interactions. You might be interacting in the spiritual realm, in the spiritual dimension of your existence, of yourself. Your spiritual body might be interacting with some very dark and heavy energies to release them or to direct them towards a divine source, so that they can elevate themselves, right? Nothing is yet set in stone. So right, and this card has come out consistently for 4 days now. So I want to ask, what is this? Nothing is set in stone. Please clarify the mutable moon. So it's mutable signs. Okay. 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 9 of Swords. And 9 of Pentacles. Okay. It's like, okay, let go of the outcome, obviously. Nothing is yet set in stone, but let go of the outcome in which situation? It's mainly in this happily ever after kind of a context, okay? So what you feel is happily ever after. You might have been influenced by some sort of a theme of it. No matter what, that happily ever after is going to be happily ever after. There's a new world awaiting you. You know, you started building it in the past, okay? You started putting things one by one. You started putting one element of, and I think you're in the phase where you are very relaxed. You're relaxing because there's going to be a lot of this Nine of Swords. You know that this is sadness. But this is it's alien. It's not yours. It's external. It is not yours. It's something that you created in the mind, or something that somebody created in their mind, and that didn't come through. That's why you're like, nothing is set in stone. So release some concepts that you have of a happily ever after, if you do, and see what is actually coming towards you, what is trying to reach you with the 2 of Wands, okay? What is trying to actually reach you. So if you actually focus on that, then you kind of soon realize, is it better on this side? You'll soon realize that you've reached a place of success, but then you kind of have the tendency to think about it way too much. But then, okay, if it is not like that, then maybe, you know, it's not the best. So nothing is set in stone. Let's see. 10 of Cups, Page of Swords. I'm drawing from the bottom of the deck now. 10 of Cups, Page of Swords, 9 of Wands. It's with the challenge card. We have 3. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We have 3 nines here, 999. So you are one step away. 2 of Pentacles. There are 2 scenarios. King of Cups remains at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what we have at the top. We have the Justice card. Libra season. This is happening right now, okay? This procedure, this phase is right now. 4 of Swords. Okay, please rest your mind. King of Cups, Two of Cups. You are Four of Wands. Look at that. Five of Wands. The other people are not going to like this. Other people are going to have trouble understanding this, that this deep, intense love that you have for each other. Maybe you also have struggled to understand somebody else's deep and intense love for each other. It's a mystery to you. But I think you are in a much better position to accept it instantaneously and go with the flow, right? You surrender to the divine, whatever the calling is, to accept what's happening with the people around you in the world. But if you are expecting that from other people, then you are going to put yourself through a lot of stress and anxiety, first and foremost. And you'll find that not everybody is given this, okay? They're not given this stability, so they are going to talk. And you're probably hearing all of those things telepathically. That's a psychic attack. They're gathering around and talking about you, which is a psychic attack, right? It's a psychic attack. Like, if people are saying, if they're thinking about you and talking about you, it translates as a psychic attack. That's why this card is coming up. This energy comes up again and again. Nothing is set in stone. Adjustments are required. I think you're very, very much open to adjustments. This is something which people cannot fathom, okay? You adjust well, you're well adjusted, and you adjust well, right? Your energy does not encroach upon anybody else's energy, but it tries to move things around, make arrangements, make room for something new, very easily, very accommodating, very adjusting, right? Nothing that's why you might. I feel like there has been a lot of influence of mental influence of what in your story, in this story, in this Two of Cups, in this friendship. Not friendship, but you and your person, a real, let's say, even if you all haven't met, okay, you are energetically, like, the reason why you might have not met, or it's been a challenge, right? Even if you all have met, if there's been some delays, it's because the world sort of jumped in, like, you got jumped by the entire world. It could be by giving you, like, okay, if it doesn't look like this typical family structure. Typical family structure is the same, like it's the template is same all over the world. No matter where you go, you are told that a family unit is such and such and such and such. But that might have come in the way. Then it's like, what makes a good world? What makes a good society? You might be learning a lot about that. This is the Two of Wands, and you might be making decisions about this. Is this relationship a good? Is this connection, the way it's coming about, is it good for? Is it going to be a good story for the world to behold? And let me tell you, it's precious. Okay, it's precious. It's something. It's going to liberate. It's going to be one of the great success stories of love stories. Success story, individual stories. Like, how will I show up in the world? I'm so like you might be finding yourself in a sort of a role model zone right now, and you're stressing out about it because you don't fit that typical definition, and it's like there's a lot of mental energy, like how I feel like how much people dislike you, or how much very small and insignificant and random set of people, like put together, they're sitting around gossiping. It's just like very, very few. Okay, they might be able to rope in one or two people who are on your side once in a while. They might be able to manipulate this, but there's some very toxic mental energy that's been circulating in the air in your name, but which is just keeping you blind, to what makes you happy, the togetherness that you'll share, right? The deep emotions that you'll share, that you are supposed to be sharing. And there are a lot of people, Four of Wands, there are a lot of people around you who are just unconditionally there and waiting to celebrate with you. This is the King of Cups, the deep potential. And then we have the Two of Cups, the togetherness, the energetic togetherness, which is always there. And this King of Cups, I think this was the energy, like the deep potential was finally released. It was finally released here yesterday by very close soul bonds or connection of people who are physically around you, no matter what the energetic connection, but the energy of you and them, like, together, they see that, they can visualize it. Nothing is set in stone. We have the Two of Pentacles here, okay? Two of Pentacles here. You can have either or, okay? You can have either or. You can't have both the scenarios. I'm not talking about you being with this person or not. That's done. That even in this scenario or that scenario, you are with that person, okay? But check the source of information that you're getting. It's duality based. Make up your mind is becoming very challenging, okay? It's a last bit of challenge. You've run out of all of the other option and only two remain. She's dropped all the other wands have stopped working or functioning, is what I'm getting from this card, and she's holding two wands up. Okay, last two options. So, like I said, you're reaching the last stages of this challenge, and after that, the challenge ends. Ten of Wands is the ending, is the conclusion. Nine of Swords is the last bit of figuring out you'll have to do, and then after that, you will have reached a conclusion, right? Which is the Ten of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, okay? So we already have the Ten of Cups, like fortune after difficulty. So when we have the Nine of Wands here, the challenge is a challenging energy. It's a challenge energy, like it's an announcement. You are in a challenge, okay? And it's a Nine of Swords. There is crap being spoken about you, or there is a lot of crap that's being shoved in your mind. And it's all lies. It's all futile, You need to conclude this. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. You're comfortable dealing with this phase on your own. You finally reached the place where you're like, okay, I can do this on my own. Nothing is set in stone. Whatever it is, these people, whatever they said, there is absolutely no damage, because it's just in the mind. It's just mind games. It's not real. It's not practical material world, actual reality. It's not the emotional reality. The emotional reality is Ten of Cups. It is actually the happily ever after card. That energy has always been here for us, right? And that has made us very comfortable in the singlehood or independence or solo being solo right now, okay? I don't even think that if you've met your soulmate or your twin flame person or your divine counterpart, your real twin flame or your divine counterpart, I don't even think like you can feel like a single person anymore. So if there are two scenarios that either one of you are juggling, like if there's another relationship and that's just broken apart or broken down, yeah, if there was some challenge because of some sort of argument or immaturity there, and then it feels like the scenario is split into two, and or you've split up, if somebody split up with their partner, either one of you, but you don't feel single anymore, it's because your real person's energy has always been around there, and it's just been released. It's just been made very, very evident energetically, okay? Energetically. Justice card. So it's like liberation. You're being liberated. You can't see it. You can't see it because she has a blindfold on. You can't see it. The two cats fighting on the scales. There's a white cat and a black cat. They're fighting with each other. Very cute. So okay, there might be a fight going on. That's why you can't. There might be like a breakup or divorce. Like justice card has been also coming up quite a bit. So there's a fight or a divorce that's happening. You're being protected by that. And that other party might be talking shit about you or your divine counterpart. Either which way, there are two sides and there's mind games going on. And right now it's energetic, and I feel later on you're going to get the download. So be careful, be careful. It's okay, you're strong enough to deal with the fact that other people are bitching about you, gossiping about you. You're okay with that, okay? So I mean, you're over it. You're over the fact. You're over the phase in life. Like you've grown up enough to know that it doesn't really matter what other people say about you. Like you truly, genuinely have reached that place. And now probably for the first time, since it's the Page of Swords, it's like, it's a stalker, a spying card, like, a nosy card. It can't be even stalker or spy because that requires a bit of, look at that Page of Swords. As soon as I said that, it can't even be that because stalking and spying requires a bit of maturity. This is somebody who's just nosing around, trying to get information about anything. Like anything, like, you took a walk in the park and then that's it. They saw you, which means they feel they're entitled to speak crap about you. It's that Page of Swords is that sort of energy at its worst representation, okay? So there is a network of people that this other person has rounded up, and you're seeing that very clearly now. Like all throughout your life, you might have had such people around you talking garbage about you just because you're in touch with them, or you got in touch with them once in like 20 years or something like that. 20 years ago, they're entitled to make up stories about your life because you're being polite and accommodating of them. Okay, so I'm going to get some fairy tale Lenormand cards. Let's see what those cards have to say. I think basically you've sort of healed. You've sort of healed from the amount of so this could have also included people who you were very close to, who you thought understood you, but they were only pretending. They were only pretending. And somehow it's just like become irrelevant and insignificant, and hence they truly have become irrelevant and insignificant. That wasn't in your hands either, right? That they will become so irrelevant and insignificant in your life, and that finally it's just moved into that zone because of this new start is coming. Because this new start, I really do believe, is going to be so much more suitable to you. Take time to breathe out, do some breathing exercises. It's going to be so much more suitable to you. So breathe out all the tension, release the tension. Have faith in your dreams. There's something about the dreams, coming true. Meditate and contemplate, because your subconscious mind might be trying to give you hints and clues of what's coming up, right? What's coming up. So you can quickly start making a practical plan. Surrender to the divine. Prayer as well. Get into the practice of praying. Just your own words, which we would call, in secular terms, we would call it affirmations, right? Positive assumptions as well. Positive assumptions. Make a list of positive assumptions and just release them. I also saw this reel on. And we're in eclipse season, and I haven't seen anything on Instagram or social media about the eclipse, okay? At all, no content whatsoever. But, pilferages. Somebody is draining you of your energy. Okay, but turn this adversity into positivity. Ship at the bottom of the deck. So I got this, suddenly one reel comes out of nowhere. It's like the sun and moon are in love, but they could never meet because of time differences and timing, bad timing, right? This is what we say, star-crossed lovers. So if you are in a story, this will really help. So this is why the divine construct, the divine intervention in their love story is an eclipse. So if you felt the timing's always been off, or it just feels like bad timing, why doesn't it match? Right now it will, and the energies are getting locked in, okay, permanent. Nothing is set in stone. Is because so far you haven't had the chance to make a decision where your love story fits in, right? The love story fits in. The time difference is irrelevant here, right? The energies are appropriate. That's the primary source of this love story coming together. It's about the energetic dynamics. Right now, the energy dynamics are of coming together with each other, okay? Coming together with each other. And they are together. Gentlemen, Ace of Hearts. We have a Rider. I think somebody's Letter. Seven of Spades. Tree. Seven of Hearts. House. King of Hearts. I should keep a bottle of water. So we have King and Ace of Hearts. That is the King and Ace of Cups. First and last in the heart suit. Okay, so we've covered all grounds, and we reached the 9 and the 7 as well. So there and then we have this mental energy points being written down. Okay, so this entire conspiracy against you, okay, has been put down in a letter, and it's going to come to you. Somebody is moving in very swiftly, like your wishes are coming true, like you are going to get the answers, and they're going to be compiled in a very beautiful way. There's a gift, there's a letter, there is a message that is coming through, there's a messenger coming in. You're being asked to trust. It's a safe zone with this house, the safe space, physical space. It's here. It's done. Like, it's here. It has materialized. It has materialized. This nothing is yet set in stone is really bothering me. So I'm going to get one card just out of this, okay? Because this is just 4 of Swords. One more card. 2 of Cups. Magician. If this is not a connection, a relationship that has materialized, it's about to materialize in a very safe space, with the messenger coming in a very gentle manner, in a loving, caring, nurturing manner, in a very natural and organic manner as well, okay? And it's long term. It is a long term. It's going to grow into it's like a family tree, okay? It's going to grow into family tree. So this is the nothing is yet set in stone is the influence. If you're thinking that your past life has some sort of influence on this new change that is coming in, so nothing is set in stone. You can call in whatever is more suitable to you, whatever you want to materialize in your life. And that messenger is going to come in. There's going to be a messenger who's going to come in and tell you exactly the same thing. 9 of Hearts is the 9 of Cups. It's like, hello my dear, like, your wishes are getting fulfilled. So call in. That's why you're being asked to rest your mind. The way you're going to rest it is with this healing message, this healing note, this healing actual note personally for you, okay? This could mean you are getting a personal reading. Somebody has gotten a personal reading, or somebody has written a letter to you. Somebody's going to leave a note to you. There might be, I don't think it's going to be an email. It's not a digital thing. It's going to be something very personal. Somebody's sending a letter through to you with a lot of messages. They are thinking very deep, contemplate, meditate and contemplate. It's coming from a very, it's coming in after a lot of deep thinking and contemplating on each and every word. It's been edited very properly is what I'm getting. And that's going to set you up for life. Nothing is set in stone because it's dynamic. It's growing organically, okay? It's materializing. This deep contemplated thought is materializing, and it's growing. It's dynamic. It's got depth. It's got outreach. Look at this, Justice. This is definitely, it's like, I think somebody's coming up with the proof that they have now officially separated from their past life. That's why nothing is set in stone. Now we're free, my dear, to create the life that we want to. And it's something about they had to show you the proof. Telling you wouldn't have just been enough, right? They had to show you the proof that, it's over, it's done. Whatever it was, the past life, it's done, right? So That's the message that's coming in. Or you are finally, if you are the one who is getting the divorce and who had to get that as a proof, or it's the entire case study recorded somewhere officially as to why did that happen. Even if it is separating, it could be separating from family, it could be business separation, or all of it together. There's something massively official about this scenario, and there needs to be proof that need to be put in place in front of your person for them to explain. You're getting that. Somebody is bringing that to you, or somebody is bringing that to your person to show it to you. Take it, whatever. But now it's here, a house with budding life. Like, you know, it's like growing life. Like, life is growing here. Your life is growing here. Finally, you can set roots into the soil and watch it grow and flourish. Okay, you can put the scenario, I'm also getting this, you can put the scenario of you having to battle demons to rest. It's like this, now this phase of your life is like you're no longer battling demons or dealing with them. You can claim that space of retiring. Oh yeah, retiring. This could also be that, you know, you're getting that information that is telling you that you will retire. Well, you can retire. You have reached retirement, whatever your age might be. Your retirement life, which is technically happily ever after, isn't it? Your happily ever after is here. Somebody's bringing you that information. I mean, you're going to get that information. It's materializing. Your happily ever after. You can rest and retire in your happily ever after. It's like you can trust again. You can rest now. Alright, so this is what I have for you. I will see you in tomorrow's message.